guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got an unboxing video for you that is special. It's special for me because I've never had or done one of these before. When you're getting into guitar building, the easiest way to start is, of course, with something like this, with a parts caster that we already did on the channel. Where everything is built for you, everything, you just order the parts and you assemble it. Okay, great way to learn guitar building. It's one of the ways I recommend at first that you get started. Okay, is to do parts casters and guitars like that, because you don't have to do any finishing work. You don't have to, for the most part, you very rarely have to do any fretwork or leveling or anything like that. As long as you have a reliable company that you buy your parts from, which I recommend Guitar Fetish to do so with. And it's just about the easiest way to get started getting comfortable with building your own guitars. Now, to step up from there, the easiest way to build your own custom guitar is to do it with a kit. Okay, and there are thousands of kit manufacturers out there, most of which are made in China. There's a few that aren't. There's some that are made in England, some that are made in Korea, and as well as Indonesia. Some kits can be very expensive, and because they are true custom kits, you can pre-order anything that you want. You can pre-order the body shape or even a body blank, and go from there, where it's just the body blank is routed with the neck pocket and your pickup and control pocket, but it's just blank, so you can make it whatever shape you want to make it. But that requires a lot of skill and a lot of tools that you may not have lying around. So a kit guitar is something that is all done for you, as far as the cutting of the body shape, the routing of everything, all the electronics, everything that you need to put together a guitar. The difference is it's not finished. Okay, it is not a finished surface like this one here. Okay, you have to finish it yourself. All right, and that's where you have to learn a few more skills. Now, you can professionally finish a guitar with stuff that you can purchase at Walmart or at Home Depot or any other DIY store that you find in your area. I'm going to show you those skills with this kit. Now, today's kit is made by Bex Gears. Okay, see that? Bex Gears, which is a brand that you can purchase on Amazon. This particular kit is $199 as of right now on Amazon. And the reason why I say it's special to me, is because it is a 7-string guitar. And I have never built a 7-string guitar, and I've never owned a 7-string guitar. So I said, you know what, for our first kit build here on the channel, I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet. And that is this. So we're going to unbox this today and check out its components and see what they're like. I've never had a Bex Gears kit before. I usually do Solo. Solo makes reliable kits, and they have really good customer service. So I've never done a Bex Gears kit before, but because you purchase it on Amazon, if there's something wrong with it, just box it back up and send it back. So the specs on this are an Okuma body, which is of the mahogany family. You have a maple neck. Okay, you have a composite ebony fretboard, and let me tell you about that in just a second. You have medium jumbo frets. I believe they're just nickel steel. I don't think they're stainless. You also have, let's see, oh, this has a poplar burl veneer top. It's one of the reasons why I got it, because it's beautiful. I love doing poplar bodies. They're I think some of the most unique wood bodies that you can do. But this is a veneer, so we have to be careful. Veneers are usually very thin, and you can sand right through them. So you got to be careful with that. Now, it is a bolt-on neck. It does have a matching veneer, poplar veneer headstock, which I also thought was really cool. So we'll see what that looks like in a minute. Engineered ebony. A lot of people have concerns with engineered ebony. I am one of the people who do not have concerns with engineered ebony, as it is extremely durable, extremely strong. It does not have the susceptibilities of regular ebony. Don't get me wrong, I love regular ebony, but the engineered ebony actually plays and feels like ebony, but is not as susceptible to warping and to cracking, especially cracking due to relative humidity. So I'm a person who actually, I like engineered ebony, and believe it or not, there are big name companies out there that use engineered ebony. And they may not even tell you about it, but I know for a fact companies that begin with the letter G, companies that begin with the letter M or the letter T, all use engineered ebony, okay? And you have to do custom shop to get the real thing. And actually sometimes they switch it out. It just depends. But there's a reason for that. And I don't mind that. I really don't mind that at all. That's just because ebony is becoming a scarce wood. And mostly because of the stringed instrument industry. It is becoming more and more scarce. So you have to be, there's a lot more restrictions on the harvesting of ebony. So engineered ebony, I don't mind it. It's a great product. It works really, really well. And it's usually made out of paper, believe it or not, and black resin. And there's also the newest one, which is Rocklight, which is really nice. And it's actually made out of wood and splinters, long splinters of wood that are compressed under high pressure and with a resin. And it takes on the matter of fact, a lot of luthiers, including myself, I actually consider it to be an upgrade from ebony. And it was manufactured specifically for the stringed instrument industry. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get this over to the table and check out what's inside. Okay guys, so let's get to our unboxing. We have our Bex Gears kit here. I'm going to take my trusty unboxing knife and let's get this thing open. Let's see what's inside. There we go. Like butter. Now we're going to have to open this side too. The box itself came in, well, pretty decent shape. I'm not disappointed with it by any means. So yeah, it wasn't in bad shape when it showed up. That's a good thing. There we go. All right, let's check it out. Pretty much what I expected. A bunch of boxes within a box. All right, so let's see. This is obviously our neck, our body, and our parts. So let's check out the body first. Let's see what we got here. looks to be packaged well. Looks pretty decent. Let's get this opened up. Wow, you very rarely ever see anybody tape these things shut. Let's see what we're working with here. All right, well, you know, already I can see I may send this kit back. See that? That is glue that has been spilled on the body itself. Other than that, the body is gorgeous. The routing is very clean. I don't think I can sand that out. Well, that's disappointing. I've never ordered a Bex Gears kit before. Oh, look at that. They even have it, it's spilled on the backside too. That is just sloppy as hell. Look at that. That's terrible. Can you guys see that? Because that stains that wood. And if you want to keep this thing transparent, which of course you would, that is just gonna, I mean, you might be able to sand this out on the back. That is a distinct possibility to get that stain out of there, but I don't know. It should never come from the factory that way. Okay, so if you get one and it comes from the factory like that, look at this. That is just the sloppiest thing I've ever seen. I have never in my life seen a guitar kit that had that slopped on there like that. Now this could be sanding sealer that was dripped on there, but I don't know. Usually these kits come with a coat of sanding sealer on it. This one feels like it does not. Okay, this does not feel like it's got sanding sealer on it. Now the body itself is very well cut. Okay, it's very well cut. It's very well shaped. I'm telling you right now, this is smooth enough right here already to finish. To get sanding sealer on it and actually finish it. That's pretty smooth. The routes, I know that the routes in the front are nice and clean. They're definitely done well. You can see this is a string through body. Okay, you've already got the hole drilled for your ground wire. There's the mounts. The mounting holes are already drilled. So there is that. Here's where your ferrules go. The pocket here for the screws and the ferrules is nice. And this pocket, it's a little rough in through here. The is definitely a little rough. But, you know, are you going to see it? No. So I guess it really doesn't matter all that much. Look at here, even here. Stuff spilled all over it. That is just absolutely unacceptable. So this one is going to be going back for sure. I'm not even going to attempt to try and sand this out, especially because this is a veneer. If I try to sand that out, it'll sand right through it. I guarantee you, because I'm looking at the veneer, and the veneer, while it is actually a decently thick veneer, is still so thin that there's no way we're going to sand that out. So very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. So this is definitely going to go back without question. Well, let's take a look at the rest of it. Why not, right? Let's see what the neck is like. See if it has stuff slopped all over it. Okay, let's check out the neck. There we go. Ooh, feels nice. Let's see. Let's take off our here. And check it out. Oh, nice. All right. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the nut. Now that really doesn't make any difference, okay? The fact that the nut was off-centered like this, that really doesn't matter, because you can put it right back. You can put a dab of glue in there. The nut feels nice. It does feel nice. It's plastic for sure. Definitely a plastic nut. It's a cheap nut. The frets. Wow, that's impressive. Those frets, while they could be finished a little better, they're not sprouting. So there's really no bad fret ends. It feels nice. Going up and down the neck feels nice. Look at this. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful neck. That's a gorgeous piece of maple. And it looks like it's sandwiched with something else. Of course, that could also, don't be fooled. That could also be something. No, it is. It's sandwiched. This is 3 pieces of wood right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a 5-piece neck. Not bad. Not bad at all. You can see the little corner up there. Another piece of wood. You know, which is okay. I don't mind that. Actually gives it some character. You've got abalone inlays. Really beautiful ones too. Wow, those are nice. They really reflect the light well. God, this headstock, man, this is finished. I mean, that feels beautiful. It's really nice. It's well sanded. That's ready to be finished right there. You can put sanding sealer right on that and sand it smooth and be ready to clear coat it if you want to clear coat it or stain it, whatever you want to do. That's really, really ready to go. The neck too, man, has a beautiful sand on it. You know, let's check and see if it's straight. All right, it does have a back bow to it, which isn't surprising to me, coming from China. I usually get necks and they usually do have a little bit of a back bow to them. You got your truss rod adjustment right there, so you can fix that easy enough. And like I said, that's not something that deters me because there's no string pressure on it. So that back bow, more than likely, once you get string pressure on it, because it is slight, it's not a big back bow. Once you get string pressure on it, would definitely straighten up. So, and if it didn't straighten up enough, then you just do a little truss rod adjustment and that'd fix it. Okay, so the neck is nice. I really like that a lot. All the holes are cut and pre-drilled. You can see that. This is a problem. You know, yep, plastic nut. Yeah, so you can see right there. I mean, that's got to be glued in a little bit, just a little dab to hold it in place. So yeah, that's disappointing. So let's put this back in the bag and we'll check out the go, like so. And we'll throw the rubber bands back in there for the heck of it. We'll put it back in the box. Okay. Well, I gotta say, I'm, upset with the quality control, because that never should have left the factory like that. Not ever in a million years. And that's just carelessness. Total carelessness. All right, so let's check out what we got here. Here's our instruction manual. Okay. Looks like we got a cable. We got a set of strings, which, by the way, are total complete garbage. Don't use them. Buy your own strings, put them on. And we got our hardware. Okay, these are their two pickups, our switch, and our pots, and they are small dime-sized pots, which, a lot of people have a lot of arguments about small pots, big pots, which one's better. Obviously, the large ones are going to be a little bit better, but I've had dime-sized pots and guitars that I've owned for years and have never had any problem with them, so I don't know. Here's our tuners. What else do we got in here? That's obviously a control knob. This is our jack. Here's neck screws and our neck screws and stuff like that. Here's other screws and our string ferrules. Yeah, there's our string ferrules. Okay, what's in here? Not sure. It's our bridge. Okay. It's got a hip shot style bridge. Very nice. Very well done. And our cavity covers in there, and yeah, that's about it. Although, there's our little, truss rod plate. Okay, it does have two knobs. For a second there, I thought it didn't have two control knobs. All right, so that's that. That's all our stuff. And yeah, we're gonna box this one up and return it. So, there will be yet another unboxing coming soon. As soon as I can get this one anyway. Hopefully they still have them. They may not. This might have been one of the last ones or something, but it's still available, I think, on Amazon. So, let's go ahead and get this back in the box. There we go. And we'll be heading back to the store to return it. Well, all right, guys. As you can see, things like this happen. All right, things go wrong. You have to send stuff back. That's all part of the industry. It's just the way it is. Never do you get anything that's perfect. Or at least rarely do you get anything that's perfect. Unless, of course, you make it yourself and then make it perfect. So that's going to be it for today's unboxing. And we're going to hopefully get another one in. We'll unbox that one and check it out. And then after we do that, we're going to build it. So, as always, if you like videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And if you really want to show your appreciation, you can do a super like. It's kind of like a tip. I don't know. But anyway, again, like and subscribe the video, and we'll see you next time on Guitar Yourself.